Can opioid overdoses cause brain damage? Yes, they can. In low-level overdoses where a person maintains their breathing, then in this situation, no. It comes down to oxygen level available to the brain. So in a mild overdose where a person is just becoming unresponsive, but they're basically sleeping at a level of sedation, and they can wake up with verbal stimuli or painful stimuli, i.e. Painful knuckle pushed into the sternum and fairly hard, that can wake a person up who's in a relatively light level of sedation. So in that situation, their oxygen levels haven't dropped, so I don't think there's any damage to the body. However, as we continue down this spectrum of overdose symptoms, when a person loses their ability to breathe, which is a very real thing, and this is how people die from overdoses, they would stop breathing, and if this is unattended, their oxygen levels could drop, and this could affect their heart, and typically their heart would go into a lethal rhythm and they would die. While this is happening, there's also lack of blood flow to the brain. First of all, it's lack of oxygenation, and then lack of blood flow if the heart stops beating. So both of those things can work to cause neuronal damage, neurons in the brain damage from lack of oxygen. This is where rescue breathing and the naloxone kits and CPR, where this can help reverse this. So by giving respiratory assist by mouth to mouth, by giving Narcan, which helps wake them up and unsedates them, by giving cardiac compressions, all three can work to help oxygenate the brain and then help improve heart function, so there's a blood pressure providing blood flow to the brain. So yes, brain damage can occur. People who do recover from an overdose, it can be very subtle if it hasn't been too long without oxygen, or it could be severe, and it could be in a vegetative state where even though the heart is working and we've saved them, their heart is back, their brain may not recover, and this is a very unfortunate situation. This happens quite frequently where people are admitted to the intensive care unit where, as I said, they're in a persistent vegetative state. So the brain, unfortunately, has died, but the body has stayed alive. That's the worst case scenario. So to summarize, in an overdose, yes, opioids can cause brain damage, but it's generally at the worst and the high end ones where people are worse off, where there's a period of anoxia or lack of oxygenation to the brain, and possibly if there's lack of blood flow because the heart may have stopped.
If you or a loved one are looking for help with substance abuse, call our 24/7 helpline at 1-800-615-1067. A caring addiction advisor is awaiting your call.